Fredericksburg was it's a German fort built by the Bredenbergers. So in around 1680, the German, they used to call them the Bredenbergers. They formed a company and decided to compete in Africa, particularly against Dutch and English. So in 1630, they sent an emissary to the king of, they call it Pekusu, who was the king of the area, to seek property for this. And they signed an agreement with the local people. And in the agreement, it was agreed that now nobody from the village should be sold as a slave. So that is how come they got the permission to build this fort here. When they were here, trade was very good. They recruited a local merchant, they call him John Coney, to be their ambassador or their factor, as they called it. So he established links with Asen, Wasa, Ashanti to direct traders to this fort. So it was very, very lucrative, of course, and sometimes even lower than other forts. So they saw a lot of ships here in trading, even against Elmina and Cape Coast, just as compared to them. And so when they tried to sell the fort to the Dutch, the Bredenbergers did not inform John Coney, which infuriated him greatly. So he staged a coup and attacked the fort and captured it.
Wow.
Yes.
So locals, Ghanaians.
Yeah, John Coney captured this fort,
Fredericksburg
fort, and traded with, just like Asamani in Christiansburg, traded with the Europeans here at cutthroat price, even reducing some of them as low as 20% lower than what they had in Cape Coast and Elmina. So it attracted a lot of merchants. Then the Dutch realized, no, this guy is disturbing us. So they sent an army, a group, to come and take up the fort. The captain Van Hoven was the leader, and for 3 days they bombarded this fort from the ocean, and about 120 men landed on the coast to take over. That was when John Coney also opened fire. Bang, 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 bang. Killed most of them. It said that about 35 only survived out of the 120 people, men that landed here, and managed to swim back to their boats and then eventually left. And that victory of John Coney just reverberated throughout the Caribbean, especially among the Dutch colonies. So it is celebrated every year. Yes, in what has become as the John Canoe Festival. You know, it's an international festival. You can Google it and look for it.
John Coney Festival.
John Coney. Now they call it John Canoe, C-A-N-O, like canoe.
Oh,
John
right.
Canoe. John Coney can also come up with it. So John Coney's Festival. It is celebrated in the Caribbean. And so when the Sierra Leone was established and free slaves were brought in here, they also brought the festival. And you know the drum they call djembe? Djembe, that is the drum that was used in the celebration. So they came up with it and also started the celebration in Sierra Leone. Are you familiar with the image of a Rasta man playing djembe and then some people dancing? It's a common image. They use it. They've made cloth out of it, curtains, calendars out of it. It's like a Rasta man playing djembe, and then you can see somebody like this, somebody like this. You know, it's like more. That is the festival. That's the.
But my question is, why are the exploits of John Coney celebrated in other parts of the world but not here in Ghana?
Well, because probably we have not established that fact. We have not let people know. In fact, when we went to the chief, he said some Jamaicans were coming here early this month, remember? I'm sure this was linked to that because they see him as a hero. They see him as their hero, you know, the German,
so they must be shocked when they get here.
Yes.
And this place is
looks so
quiet.
dry and like this, you know, they'll be very shocked. So the Dutch eventually managed to oust John Coney out. But before that, John Coney just removed all the valuables of the facility and established a mansion for himself. So he moved, there's a beautiful gate, he moved it, all the fixtures and all important things, he just removed all of them to establish himself out there. So when the Dutch eventually took over, it was bare and it didn't gain its former glory again. So since the museum took over, it was also in ruins, but we managed to put it back and then establish